morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Farid Akintola, and I'm currently the marketing director at Flux. Find us on Twitter at RunnerFlux or on our website, runnerflux.io. Today, my keynote topic is going to be about Flux and all the cool new things we've done this year and we hope to achieve in the foreseeable future. But firstly, I'll be starting with what is Flux and what Flux is all about. Flux is the largest decentralized Web3 cloud infrastructure. It's typically a blockchain alternative to the big players or big tech such as AWS and Google Cloud. And to this day, we have over 11,000 nodes fully functioning on Flux. So I've got a pitch deck here that I'm going to display what we've done this year, what we've achieved, exchange listings, charities, conferences that you could see the Flux team come say hi, learn more about Flux, and our overall overview of Web3 and what it's all about. I hope. So yeah, so when it comes to Flux nodes, we've got Flux nodes dispersed all around the globe. We're not just in one place, we're decentralized. So you can find us in America, Canada, Finland. So we're in the EU, North America. These are the top 5 regions you could typically find us for. We're in Africa as well, Southeast Asia. And yeah, the current stats says we've got 11,933 Flux nodes. Total cores are 92,957, and the total RAM and total SSD, you can see it there. Our providers, we've got over 786 providers, and geographic locations over 75. So we've just displayed the best places you could, the most places you could find us in right now. And on the next slide, I'm just going to highlight that this is just the beginning of what we're doing and what we're trying to bring into Web3. Since our inception over 5 years ago, we've kept on striving for better and better year in year, and we don't see ourselves stopping anytime soon. So the business model of what we do and how we try to accrue value to the Flux cloud is through the various things we have. So with Flux Drive, as the way I'd explain to most people would be, it is basically Dropbox on steroids. Everyone has heard of Dropbox. What we do is we allow you to upload, store, and manage your own data in such a way that it's decentralized and you have great control and ownership. And this is what I tell to most people, and I try to enlighten others who are not really aware. With Web 2.0, you are the data. Web 3.0, we allow you ownership of your own data. And that's one of the key things in our business model. The second thing is WordPress on Flux Beta. It got deployed in February of this year. And since then, we've been striving to make it much more conducive and for a better environment, but not just industrial players, but normal retail individuals as well. As you can imagine, 43% of the internet is run on WordPress. And now think about the glory of having your own internet roles deployed on a decentralized cloud where you have complete ownership. Not just that, it's more cost effective and more secure and more scalable. So you get all of that for less the price. We've also got Flux Marketplace. This gives you an opportunity where developers and service providers can offer their applications, and we just charge a percentage of the revenue they could generate from this application. You could run any application you want available beyond the Flux Marketplace for you to use. Then we've got the Titan nodes and then the network feeds as well. Then going up to next, this is one of my favorite things, the advantages of using Flux Cloud redundancy. We've had 0 downtime since the inception of Flux. We've not gone offline once. And that is testament to what we're building and how well we've been able to overcome and persevere through the thick and thin of running such a massive scaled business as well. Security as well. One of the key things is, seeing as we're all over the globe, we don't have one single site where you can say, this is Flux, this is where you can hack Flux or some sort of attack. It's not possible as we're not in a single location. We're in America, we're in Ghana, we're in Vietnam, we're all over the globe. Then interoperability, decentralization, it's all based on the blockchain technology. Everything you see and do is visible by the ledger on blockchain. We don't hide anything, we don't tend to hide anything, and we give an opportunity to use the technology and be sure that everything is available for you to see. We don't KYC and we're censorship resistant as well. Watchtower and uncompetitive pricing. We say uncompetitive pricing because it's not competitive. If you see the cost to run on AWS and Google Cloud, we are 20 times cheaper than our competitors. And what we want to do is create much awareness to the product we have, so people could actually see the value and the benefit of running on Flux Cloud. You get something more secure, more cost efficient, and better scalability. You get to use everything on the big techs for a fraction of the price. The brilliance in this is just unrivaled. I haven't seen anyone in the Web3 space or Web2 who could actually rival our competitive prices. It's $5.42 just to run on Flux right now, and yet that ends my advantages. There are numerous advantages for running on Flux Cloud, but these are the ones we really see as the massive factors. Now, the products we do run on Flux WordPress is currently on beta mode, but it's gonna come off beta mode in the next foreseeable future, in the next few weeks to months, and just give you an opportunity to combine world-renowned WordPress content management system with the latest Web3 technology, which is us, and your website performance will be up the roof, will be more cost effective for you, and be secure, so you have a safe mind. We haven't had anything to do with hacks. AWS, we've seen instances where AWS and Google Cloud have had some sort of offline tendencies, or they've been hacked. Since for the last 5 years, that has not happened to us, and we don't see it happen anytime soon. We've got Droplets, we've got Flux Drive, Flux Marketplace, and Titanol. These are the key products we currently have. Flux Drive is about to have Flux Drive Pro coming soon, and that would effectively enhance the full utilities for Flux Drive in itself. Our Flux Cloud usage. Customers, in 2022, less than 365 days ago, we had 1,200 increase. This year in 2023, 10 months in, it's been 2,000. That's over 8% increase in customer and consumer retention. We pride ourselves in making sure we maintain the consumer base we currently have and find ways to increase our customers. The recurring revenue is 2023. We've increased about over 1,000%. Last year was 30,000 Flux. This year's 300,000 Flux. That is a 10x on the amount of revenue we've been able to grow, and we have gone in an upwards trend instead of down, especially seeing current market conditions. We've still found ways to be innovative, find ways to stay atop of what we need to accomplish in this space. Customers are up 625%, and our average order value is 13.20 Flux, which is great for us. And this, the sky's the limit for what we're trying to do here. Cloud development, GitHub team, we've got 25 people. GitHub commits, we've got 847. And employees, in a bear market, you tend to see where companies try and restructure and reduce the amount of employees they have. We've gone the opposite direction. We've decided to actually grow and boost our employees. We've found the best and finest of the bunch and brought them in. And we have the same goals and visions that we currently have for what we want Flux to be in the next 5 to 10 years. But what we're doing here is increase the quality of staff members we have on a full-time basis. We've committed more people to GitHub team, and our transactions are up as well. Litecoin is the second biggest proof of work token after Bitcoin, and we're literally just less than 8% away from them and with Flux. And this is just the start of what we're trying to do here. The next are partnerships. Partnerships has been key for us. We tend to decide, we're very selective on who we partner with, and it could be a Web2 big massive player, it could be Web3. We allow everyone a fair opportunity to come to us and show us what they could do and what we could do for them. We've got NVIDIA Inception program. That's one of the biggest AI companies globally that we partner with. We've got OVH Cloud as well and Octominer. These are certain Web2 companies who have the same visions and goals as us. And we also do the same thing Web3. We've got Algorand, Cadena, Dash, just to name a few. And the sky's the limit with what we're doing here. We have numerous more partnerships in the works that will be unveiled to the general public in the coming future. So keep your hands crossed and let's see what happens. But yeah, and then we've got the social media. On Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, on X, we actually boosted our following by 50K. Last year, we was on around 75 to 100K. This year, we've gone up by 50,000. And the current crypto industry, you could tell that there's been a massive boost in our engagement and online traffic. As most companies do the reverse of this, they actually start to lose followers, lose engagement. But we found numerous ways at which we could keep our community members engaged, find ways to incentivize community participation and just total brand awareness. And it clearly seems to work. We've got an average daily reach of over 75 million in itself. And in the last 30 days, we've got 154,000 reach. And not just that, other social media platforms such as Discord, We have new members rolling and they are wanting to know what Flux is, what Flux is all about. And we welcome that. That's something we actually pride ourselves in, being a welcoming environment for new people to feel accustomed, understand what we're doing, and seeing the vision of what we're trying to do. And on that note, on the note of community members, a lot of community members are globally. We obviously are listed on the massive exchanges such as Binance, KuCoin, what have you, but we still want people who have favorable exchanges to have ways where they could buy. So this year we focused on onboarding new exchanges, and we've got over 20 new listings this year alone for Flux pairings with different currencies. We've got Flux TRY for our Turkish community members. We've got Flux USDT, and just to name a few, Now Wallet, Economy, Exodus, Bitmart, KuCoin Futures, Crypto Wallet, just to name a few ones that we've actually listed recently. Trade Olga, CoinDex, and Uphold, actually, that's the #1 US regulated crypto exchange and one of the massive exchanges globally, and we've just been listed on there a few weeks back. So what we're doing is we're clearly aligned with US regulated companies as we are. And yeah, so the events we've attended this year, and like I said earlier, Flux in Real Life, the events we've attended are hosted. We've got pictures coming up as well of our CBO, David Whittock, our co-founder, and the whole team at these events. So if you feel the need to want to speak to them in real life, or you have new ideas that you want to show them, we've been about for the whole year and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Next year's another big year for us, so we're going to keep going, keep being in these places. So you're going to see Flux everywhere you go. We've been at Mining the Shop, the Government Blockchain Association in New York, the Crypto Summit in Switzerland. We've been at EFCC in Prague, Bitcoin Conference in Miami, Florida. And we had Cypherpunk 2023. That was our first in real life event. And we are having another one hosted next year in 2024, both in the EU and in Florida again. It was a huge success. Different individuals and companies from the Web2 and the Web3 world came together and meshed in one. And we gave people an open place and a space to communicate, network, and understand the value they could both accrue for both sides. So here are pictures with our CBO David Whittock and the Bitcoin man himself, Michael Saylor. Another picture of him alongside the Back to the Future car, way before my time. Just pictures with team members. That's a picture with the whole team as well, with a partnership with Octominer, as well as our booth. That's the booth. So at every event you see, we typically have a booth with the Flux logo showing what we're building, proof of useful work being one of our most important and most innovative things we've done recently, scheduled to come out in the near future, hopefully December. And conferences you could see us going to in the near future as well. Missouri Mainnet in New York, we was there in September. Synopsis, which we're at right now, been great. S2023 in Denver, CS24, which is the biggest and largest technological conference in the world. We have been invited there, and we have been nominated for Innovation Award as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get that as well. And RSNA 2023 in Chicago. So those are places you could come, say hi, let us know what you think of Flux and what have you. On to my next slide. We'll be looking at the recap of what we've achieved in 2023. We've done a lot this year. We've been able to do more than expected, especially for a team of this magnitude. And we keep beating and reaching new heights month by month. I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. We had the Flux halving in February of this year, 2023. We released a proof of useful work light paper for everyone to see what we're building and what's coming. WordPress on Flux beta deployment came out. We had the Flux parallel assets for Flux Algorand, Flux Matic, and it must have happened by now. We had the Flux Bitcoin PA snapshot taken as well. So as well as the Fractus Node reward program I'm starting that was in Q1 and Q2 of 2023, which was a busy period for us, and we all gas no breaks. ChatGPT integration for Flux Discord, and not just Flux, but any Discord that would like to use, that we made that integration possible free of charge. Xstyle Black Paper announcement of partnership with Orviate Cloud, announcement of partnership with Octominer as well. Then the Phone at Home project, we just and the Washington University Award for Flux Cloud, we just got into top 1,000, and our aim is to go into the top 100 of all time. So we don't plan on reducing the marketing campaigns for that as well. And yeah, Flux means of payment utility. We added a new value accruer for Flux, the token, with liquid integration and cryptocurrency checkout, where you could use instead of going from Flux to fiat just to make your day-to-day purchases, we've made it possible where you could actually spend Flux to buy day-to-day equipment such as clothing, food, electronics, what have you. It's available at Uquid and cryptocurrency checkouts as well. We've got Flux integrated with Mrs. Browser and Project Mayhem as well. Hopefully see you guys using that too soon. Then with our co-founder and the team, we all believe that with power comes great responsibility. So we believe it's always of massive benefit to the global ecosystem to always try and figure out ways to give back to community members and those are less fortunate. So we, especially animals. So we've given back to animal shelters in Taiwan, Operation Pools for Homes, Cold Like a Girl, and Steinbach Area Animal Rescue. In Taiwan, we raised over $3,000 in a bear market for animals there as well. So we don't discriminate regardless of the what part of the world you are. We believe everyone's equal and fair. Next slide will be our roadmap. As Q3 2023 just ended, we've got the Q4 Flux referral coming, Flux carbon footprint, Flux marketplace, the expansions coming, the parallel asset snapshot that has already recently been taken, Project Java. We've got proof of use work release date, XDAO's proposal coming out as well. The WordPress full release is coming, and that is going to be massive. And what I do say to everyone is every generation does have an opportunity to make a difference in the world. And with Flux, we believe Web3 is this generation's chance to make a difference. So happy Fluxing and enjoy Web3. See you guys soon. Bye-bye now.